Let people come to you. The moment you chase, you've already lost. Power isn't taken, it's attracted. And the smartest people in history knew this. That is what today's lesson is all about. Let someone come to you, and you have all the cards in hand. So, that gets to the 5 points I've prepared for you today for this lesson. So the first one is, you are in control. What happens when someone comes to you? They will come on unfamiliar territory. They don't know what's going to happen, they only have a desire. They come to you, they want something. You dictate the terms eventually. The timing, the overall dynamic, the place, everything. You can dictate that. Of course, it's a bit harder, but you have the power, the cards in hand. You have the power in hand. But how can you use this? How can you utilize this to your advantage? Let's say, for example, job interviews. You have a job interview. Why are you applying everywhere? First of all, it makes you look needy, hopeless, that you're undervalued. So what are you going to gain with that? But let people come to you. So with a job interview, how are you going to let people come to you? What is the number one site for jobs where every company posts? It's LinkedIn. So what you're going to do is you make a profile, a strong profile. So if a recruiter is looking for someone, they will look on the most popular sites and the most known and trusting sites. So they go to LinkedIn. That's where you have built your profile. So they go to you. So to put that in perspective, it looks like this. This recruiter, he's looking for a person, for a job. You have set a profile. This is your profile. The recruiter goes looking and they see you. So now it is, what is the recruiter going to offer you, that you take his offer. You are in control. That is what it is. And if you have multiple of that, you can look what is the best offer for you. Or you can even negotiate from, I really like your offer, but there's one thing that is bothering me. That is this. It is able to change. Is there a way to find the middle? To have the middle way? Obviously, if someone reaches out to you, they want you. So they are more than happy most of the time, not always, to give you what you need in order to have you join their team. So that is why you are in control then. That is something you need to keep in mind. Rather than searching for something, attract it. So now we get into the second thing. Second reason, I should say. It's a psychological advantage. Why? People love when they get a compliment for the work they've done. So it gives them an important feeling of value. That's the part of it. And if someone feels valued by you, you have the strength over them. Because they feel valued. Why does someone does not want to do more? That's the thing. That's especially in business. So if you feel like you're valued, you're more than happy to put in the extra work. Because you're feeling valued. You feel like you as a person is being valued for the work you've done. But it's also in dating. What happens if you say you're on Tinder and you have sent a couple messages to 2 messages to every girl. So then what is happening is, why does most men get rejected? It's because of one thing, actually. That's what the psychological advantage in dating is all about. Even though it is sort of a ground rule that men approach, but what it makes you look is this. You send 100 messages, 2 messages to every girl. Say, hi, how are you? So you've messaged 50 girls. You're only going to look needy. That you do not have a value for yourself. But why do you want to do that? You should change it. You should change it to your terms. So what you want to do is, again, in dating, let's say you're on Tinder again, you want to build a strong profile. So this is your profile. And why are you going to chase someone that a girl to the first move? It is society seen wrong, complete out of the ordinary, but let a girl come to you. In that way, you do not look needy, and she looks like the needy one. And if a girl truly wants you, they will do anything to get your attention. So therefore, it is a psychological advantage that you gain over someone, especially in dating. Now, why do you want to let someone come to you? What is to do with my first point? It's actually, it is conserving energy. Why do you want to put in more energy, more time, if you're only chasing the wrong things? That is especially, what am I doing with this? Why did I build this YouTube channel? That is, if someone wants to do something with me, they can come to me. I have a profile, I have a structure, I have a personal brand, most of the days it's called. So if someone wants to work with me, they can come to me. But why do I want to chase 100 businesses. If 100 business wants to come to me, it conserves energy. It's the same everywhere, actually. If you are selling something, let's say a car, let the customer come to you. I want to buy a car. That is the words you want to hear. It's not like, oh sir, do you want to buy a car? Let's come. I will show everything to you. Come to me. You understand my point. It goes nowhere. And why do you even want to waste your time, waste your energy on something that someone does not want? That is the thing. You are literally doing this. It's a very easy thing. You're just running circles. You start with someone that isn't interested and you end up here. So now you've done all the work between all the things you needed to do and you're again here. That's why you need to conserve your energy. Do not go after someone that does not want you. If it is in dating, it does not want you. If it is your boss that does not want you. Selling something. If someone does not want it, why chase after it? Put that energy and time to the things that is worth it, that someone wants it. That is what you need to do. So, we get into the fourth point already. And it's a bit of the opposite. But it creates interest and desire when you let someone come to you. If you do not say very much about yourself, but you left a good impression, that is going to circle in their mind. Who is this guy? Who is this woman? It was so impressive, but I don't know. That is what's happening in their mind. But let's say, for example, in social life, if there is a party and you always say yes, people just start assuming that you're ready. Oh, yeah, let's invite him because then we have someone because he always can. No, let's invite him. Maybe he cannot, but if he can, it will be awesome. That's the person you want. Do not say yes all the time. If you say yes all the time, people just assume you're there. Just say no. Or say, no, I cannot come full time, but I can do half because I have other things to do. That is a strong thing. It creates curiosity and desire. Why? People are wondering, what are you doing? And why can you not do what they want? You dictate the terms again. You dictate the timing again. That is what you want. It is very short, but it is simple as that. So now we get into the last thing, which is avoid risk. And why do you want it? If, for example, at your job, you go to your boss and you demand a raise. So, you want a raise. And you, as a person, goes to your boss and you demand a raise. What do you think is going to happen? I think it's very easy what is going to happen? Of course, having some balls is not a thing. But if it's you want to race, you go to your boss, you demand it, I want to race. He will say no 95% of the time. If it isn't more. Maybe you say yes 5% of the time. So 19 out of 20 times he's going to say no. But I doubt it. I think it's more like 99 out of 100 times he's going to say no. So what do you need to do? Well, if you watch it this far, I hope you understand what I'm going to draw. And it is, you let your boss come to you for a raise, for a higher position. Why? Therefore, there is no risk in a no because he wants you to do it. So he comes to you for a raise. So there is no factor of no in it. If you accept this offer, then you can negotiate it for a bigger raise, different terms. Or even if it is for a project, you can bring that up. Or in a case, if it is a project, let's say your boss comes to you for a project and he says, you need to do this. Well, I say, alright, but I want something in return. Only say that, not I want a raise in return, but I want something in return. The boss is going to offer you something. Alright, how about a raise? You've got your raise. He offered it, you didn't do anything, and you got yes without doing the work. That is why you want to avoid it. Go to a person. Now there is a counterpart to this law. And when it's wiser to let someone exhaust themselves, so let someone come to you, there is times when it's better to strike fiercely, just out of nowhere. Why? There are important reasons. There are two important reasons why you want to do this. It's actually what lawyers do. You can not prepare a plan and you have no defense. You have to accept it because they didn't know anything. They couldn't prepare for it and you just blew them right in the face. That's a tactic that lawyers do. I don't know if you watched the series Suits, but most of the time they found something. What did they do? It's illegal. You can choose two options. Or you go to court, or you settle this for this amount. They did not know anything. The person who did it wrong. So in times when you need to act fast, you need to strike fast. Come with something that puts them in a corner and give them two options. This or that. That's times we need to reverse this. So that is to sum everything up, this whole lesson. Why you need to let someone come to you, and when in the right timing, reverse this lesson and come to them. So I hope you've learned, and I hope to see you in my next video.